A'udzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar abduhu wa rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah wa barakatuh. Just thought I take a little break from my little workout. I ride my bike with my little sauna suit on, and had to take a break. When your body tells you you're doing too much, you're doing too much, and you should listen to your body. You understand? Especially when you're not at that age when you can afford not to listen to your body. Okay. But listen to your body. You understand? Your body tell you that's enough, and that's enough. So find somewhere and sit your hind paws down for a minute. But I wanted to record this brief video chat, right? This brief little message to you brothers and sisters, members of the main three, and our brothers and sisters on African pride and the noble Islamic world, okay? And especially to my brothers and sisters, you understand, in the now resurrection M.A.I.N Temple of America, her corporate name, okay? Excuse me. We don't respect authority. See, you know what I'm saying? And it's a symptomatic, right? It's symptomatic of post-slave plantationism. Okay, post-slavery, plantationism. There's a slave plantation mentality. Okay, see this culture we got right here. Our brothers and sisters, right? Don't believe nothing, don't stand for nothing. Music they listen to now is full of trash and filth, right? They don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say. That is post-plantation, mentality. That is mentality. It's post-plantationism mentality, and that's the mentality. Post-plantationism, right? They don't have this culture. They have this culture is straight off the plantation. Straight off the plantation. You understand me? Talk trash about each other. Hey, how you doing, bro? Alhamdulillah. They hurt each other before they hurt the enemy. All this kind of backbite. All those things that that evil scientists wrote in that letter to the plantation owners in the 1700s on how to handle, quote unquote, the nigger. Right? That's real. That's real. And the enemy put out counterintelligence. Real and true counterintelligence is when an enemy puts out an intellectual counter. A set of intellectual ideas that counter, the true ideas. See, that's counterintelligence. That's real counterintelligence. See, and we need to understand that there is a NEO-counterintelligence program afoot, right? It's been afoot, right? When one of the founding fathers of the Afrocentric scholastic movement, right? The Afrocentric scholastic movement. One of the founding fathers was Dr. John Henry Clark. See, and I'm gonna have to say it because it's true. I've been into it. He laid the groundwork for the NEO-COIN.TEL.PRO, right? NEO-COIN.TEL.PRO is when they got a hold of the certain ideas and contributions by the Afrocentric scholars, our noble Afrocentric scholars, and they put anti-Arabism in there. Anti-Arabism, and they parlayed that and connected that with anti-Islamism. See, they draw the attention off their role in the African slave trade. See, how about them financing ships? About them even financing Christopher Columbus' voyage, right? That is NEO-COIN.TEL.PRO, and you know what it is? Go to a Encyclopedia Britannica encyclopedia and look up the term or phrase romanticism counter movement, right? Yeah, this top-heavy pre-concern with ancient Kemet and everything, right? These people know us, right? You understand me? According to one of those hadiths, right? When Adam alayhi salam was created, Iblis, you understand me, the jinn, Irajim, he turned himself into a mist and went all through Adam, went through his nostrils, went all through his body, learned him and everything, then came out his anus. Right? Oh yeah, according to certain hadiths. And this same dispensation, in our same, predicament, our same situation, these people know us through and through, right? They know us through and through. And they know how much we desire to know about ourselves in the school history books and everything. That's why a lot of our boys as failing, as a matter of fact. That's why a lot of our boys, more so than the girls, would lose interest in school. Because, they don't see their image in there. They don't see anything about their history in there. It's inherent in us. It's inherently within us, right, to know about ourselves, right? And our young boys don't see that. So it makes it quite easily for them to drop out of school, especially if they don't have those support systems, right? That extensive family support system, you understand? His uncles, his cousins, his relatives, and his community, his neighborhood or his community to support him if he does not have the proper, traditional family structure, which is under assault right now by the homosexual agenda, okay? It's another powerful story we got to get into and talk candidly about it. You understand? Tell the truth. Stop lying about it. You understand me? It's a behavior that we have to repulse. There's a desire that we have to repulse. We have to fight off certain or particular desires. We got to fight them off. Right? It's a sign. It's a test. Oh, yeah. Get into it. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put desires in front of you to test you. See whether you love him or rather than these desires. Oh yeah, you gotta start teaching this stuff properly. That's why a lot of the pastors stuff missing the mark, because they don't know how to teach it. They don't know what it is. They can't recognize it from a divine standpoint. They think it's just simply behavioral. It's psycho-spiritual behavioral, you understand? And that's how you got to deal with it. This homosexual thing. I know I veered off a little bit, but this is what's on my mind. This is what's on my heart, okay? There is a NEO-COIN.TEL.PRO afoot, right? And it got us heavily preoccupied with the romanticism of ancient Kemet, right? Rather than supposed to be preoccupied with the real rumble. You understand? The real rumble is Al-Islam. You understand me? These guys talking this ancient Kemet stuff, right? I mean, it's good. It's good for the history books. It's been relegated to the dustbins. It's so old and imperfect. We got to realize that. Noble Drew alayhi salam, when he came, he didn't bring that particularly, that especially. He didn't bring that. He brought Al-Islam. He brought psychiatry and Al-Islam. That is specifically for us. That is particularly for us. Right? We got to understand that. You have to understand Prophet Noble Drew alayhi salam's ministry. See. If you don't know Prophet Noble Drew alayhi salam's ministry, you don't know more science. You cannot learn more science without understanding the ministry. I'm telling you some good stuff. And I'm going to tell you something right now. How can you be an adept and you don't know the doctrine? Huh? How can you be an adept when somebody asks you what are literary devices and you don't know? And you got all these highfalutin titles and everything. Come on. This is real. This is not a game. You understand me? And we behind 90 years because y'all playing the realm. Self-glory and separatism. Somebody wants to be in charge. No. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses who to be in charge. You understand? Did not he tell us twice? Did not he tell us himself twice that it is he and he alone who guides the destiny of this divine national movement? That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaking through the prophet to us. It's a wonderful thing. See. And I've always said it, and I can't say it enough. If you're not praying hard, you're not going to learn more science. You're not going to learn this doctrine. You will not be allowed to be fortified by the impregnable doctrine built up on love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So therefore, you will not, you understand me? You cannot follow the prophet to a destiny that is not uncertain nor unknown. See, that's first degree right there. You understand me? That's, that's a word for that in Islam. It's called mu'minin. You understand me? Mu'minin. And you can find that in Act 7 of the Divine Constitution bylaws. Then you're entitled to what? Then you are entitled, you understand me, to the name of faithful. See? You're not praying hard. You're not serious. You understand me? You're full of self-glory and separatism and disobedience and rebellion. You ain't got nothing coming in this process. You understand me? You don't know where the important levers and buttons are on this apparatus. Okay? That's what I want to tell you. I took a break, my little workout. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you today. Stay straight. Stay prayed up. Keep the Holy One up front. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Islam.